Hi there, Catherine Matthijs. I am the chair of the International Association on Workplace Bullying and Harassment Conference. This year in September of 2022, it is going to be in San Diego, California, one of the top vacation spots in the world. It promises to be a great conference. I've got one of our speakers here with me. Maro, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, Catherine. Thank you. I'm Marjolein Uiterwijk, and I work for the Netherlands Labour Authority as an expert on psychosocial workload. Not workload, psychosocial aspects of work, and especially sexual harassment. So,
okay.
In short.
It's always interesting that, people like us, it's like, my world is bullying and harassment. That's the field I'm in. It's kind of interesting, but that's why we have a conference. All of us are going to gather together. So you all have done a lot of research there at the Labor Authority around risk factors. And I'm curious what makes this research different from other research, because I know there is quite a bit of research on risk factors.
Yeah. We think this research is different from other studies because we have collected all risk factors that we could find in literature, from scientists, from conferences, jurists, etc. And we've collected it and asked scientists about, and also jurists and practitioners about the consensus on the risk factors. And most studies are about one or some factors. And now we have a large overview of all kinds of factors. So I think that makes it special.
Okay, so you've got the whole lot of all of the the different information around that. Okay, and there's definitely going to be some tracks on risk factors at the conference. So I know anybody interested in that topic will get a lot of good information there. Why is understanding all of these risk factors so important?
Well, what we see when we visit employers and organizations, that they most of the time take measures, but that are curative measures, and they don't pay enough attention to prevention. And these risk factors can help to do more about prevention. And it also gives us the state of science. And that's necessary to translate this into legislation. So it's definitely can help us.
Yeah, I agree. I do harassment prevention training, as we call it here in California, where employers are required to do it. And that training tends to be all about what to do if you observe it. It's so legal focused, and I'm with you. Understanding the risk factors that's prevention. If we can understand the risk factors and address those, then that's a big deal. So talk to us about your workshop at the conference. What will attendees learn?
I'm also giving a workshop, and in this workshop, I hope to discuss with each other about the risk factors and how employers and organizations can use these risk factors. How can they interpret them? How can we make it simple for them to use them, and to help them to find out about the right measures? So that's what that's what I would like to discuss about with each other. And the other point is that we have smaller companies and we have large companies or bigger companies. And is it reasonable to ask the same things from a smaller and a bigger company, or do we have to think differently about it? So that's something I would like to discuss about too.
Ooh, that's a great question. I'm curious to hear what the answer is through that workshop. So, well, thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing all of our listeners here in San Diego in September for the International Association on Workplace Bullying and Harassment Conference, the first time it's been in the US. See you then. Thank you.
Thank you.